evening, everyone. Arkstein here. Just gonna do a short, quiet, shiny hunting stream tonight for Sableye. Gonna be different from a typical like Herba Mystica hunt. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna eat a sandwich that boosts the encounter rate, and just rely on the base shiny charm odds to find the shiny. It's probably only going to be one or two sandwiches, don't plan on doing this for too long. Also kind of want to rest my voice tonight, so it's probably not going to be a lot of me talking unless I have some sort of interesting commentary that I think I might have. So just sit back and enjoy sandwiches. Egg power. Just sit back and enjoy some Pokemon sounds. I will, if I do find a Sableye though, with time left, I'll use the sandwich to look for something else too. Have my eye on maybe Sandile. I'd considered using the Ghost type sandwich for this, but Ghost type is one that doesn't have a recipe for it. It's something that you have to look up the recipe for, which I do have a bookmark saved for those kinds of sandwiches, but it's easier to just do this. I'm also not quite sure how a Ghost type sandwich would affect things. I'm slightly worried that Sableye might not show up outside of nighttime. Oh, Dino Duo. This is why I came over here, because I thought there wouldn't be any Dino, but I guess they are over here. I wonder if there's a better spot I can go for Sableye. Does Dino appear in Alphronautic Cavern also? Oh no, Umbreon would be nice to find a shiny of. Rather than it could spawn over here. But I have so many shiny Dino because of Pokemon Go. It'd be kind of a waste to find more. Interesting. This is a level 2 sandwich. It doesn't seem to force the dark types to crowd out the regular spawns all that much. There's still plenty of other stuff spawning. I actually cannot see much of that blizzard going on. I have a hard time finding the entrance to the gate. Oh, it's Salander or Salazzle. I don't think I've ever seen a wild one outside of an outbreak. Not standalone, at least. Usually they have Salandit with them. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, there's stuff spawning in the walls here. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, that's not even part of the sandwich. I did not expect that, okay. It's male, that's okay. I already have another shiny Salandit. I off-stream... Sounded like a crit. Oh. I off-stream some time ago had a Salazzle outbreak and got a shiny in the Salazzle outbreak. So this being male doesn't bother me too much. I do think it's a little silly how... It's not even something that's a boosted appearance rate. There we go. Still not guaranteed, I think. I swear I've had one not catch on a crit before. Let's see which box are they going to. Trap that in the box. Yeah, this was the Salazzle I got out of the outbreak. It's the first kind of just random shiny I've seen in a while. Most of them have been either because of outbreaks or because of sandwiches. Let's see here. Do you think that bodes well though for this? Hopefully. Even though it's basically base odds. Dude, Dusk and Shiny stuff, that's nice. This only gets weird if Sableye stuff's appearing during the daytime. But I think it being a cave-specific spawn should help with that. But Sableye is a pretty cool shiny. It's one I've kind of wanted for a long time. I just never kind of sat down to do it. If we get to about 15 minutes or 10 minutes or so, I might move locations. I kind of want to see how that, the tunnel that runs under Alfornata Cavern, that runs between that beach and... I think it comes out near the olive fields. I don't know if Dino spawns there, so that might be a slightly better spot. There's another Umbreon. A shiny Umbreon would be nice. I've somehow managed to never get a shiny EV or any of its evolutions outside of the one that's handed to you in Pokemon Go. I will say that that's landed was not as obvious as I kind of thought it would be. I wonder if I've walked past some before. Oh, hold on just one moment. Sorry about that. Had to take care of some creepy crawlies. The temperature plummeted recently, and we just had a storm, so I think they're all trying to come inside. I haven't seen that many this year, usually, but the last couple of days I've seen 4 or 5. Which is way more than I usually see. I usually see maybe 1 every couple of months at maximum. Starting to see a decent number of Umbreon. It's interesting. It's a big battle. Look at all the Dunsparce. And actually, since they said I would do 2 sandwiches probably, I guess I'll do the second sandwich down that tunnel. Still firmly nighttime, it looks like. So shouldn't have any issues spawn table wise. Like I said, I'm not sure Sableye counts for that ghost type rule. Pretty sure I always see it. Almost looked like something was sticking out of the wall. I guess I was just seeing things. That's a lot of exclamation mark triggers. What else is in the most typable? And there's an audio cue for a Pokemon noticing you. I wish there was one for the shinies too. It still kind of baffles the mind that that's something that made it into Arceus, but not this. The interesting thing is it says there's a limit outbreak near here, but it's gotta be like on the top of the mountain or something. You'd think it would be in this cave system. And speaking of cave systems, I think the one out north of Levincia should also be a decent spot for Sableye hunting. I did see the news today that I guess a bunch of Isle of Armor tutors are coming back in, what do you call it? In the Teal Mask, at least. I'm not looking forward to Grassy Glide again. I did read that they've nerfed its base power, but I'm not sure that's enough. Can't really see through the wall. Oh. I don't know what I would do if I saw a shiny through there anyway. Sometimes they spawn too far away to throw the Pokeball at. Tend to be able to show like we've got like 10 minutes, 13 minutes. Kind of using the stream timer in OBS to check. I guess it's about 3 minutes behind. Honestly, with as much as Hariyama and Makihita's fun, you'd think I'd have seen a shiny of them by now at some point too. Not like this run, but just in general, they're fairly common. Then again, Salandit are also fairly common, and that was the first shiny Salandit I'd seen in this game. Just wanted to check the Thug Trio. I wish it was something that was a little easier to see the shiny of. It's just in the awkward spot where the Pokemon itself, the coloration is easy to tell, but it's so small. Diglett especially. Like going from the pink nose to the black nose is a super obvious change. It's just so hard to see it because of the size. Maybe Ghost would have been better in a place like this. Plus, I'm seeing a lot of Snorunt. One thing I don't need is more Snorunt. Which is weird. It's one of those things that it went from, like, I always wanted one. Okay, well, it's daytime now, so at least it looks like they're still spawning. Yeah, Snorunt is one of those things that I always wanted a shiny of. And I finally sat down to hunt one. It took me like 5 minutes to get it, which was bizarre. And ever since then, I've gotten like 6 or 7 of them out of Arceus. They spawn everywhere. Like the amount of times I spawned into Arceus. And what was it? The Icelands, like one of the first 3 Snorunt you encountered was shiny. The amount of times that happened was ridiculous. Like you go down into the hole to check on Zoro, and one of the Snorunt outside the hole is shiny. Okay, so at least I know Sableye is still spawning during the day. I just feel like it's not spawning as frequently. Oh, okay, it was a Salandit that's head sticking out of the Sableye. That was odd to look at. I wasn't sure what I was looking at. A lot of young goose in this cave. Getting another shiny young goose would be nice so I could complete the line. And actually getting 2 shiny Sableye would be nice too, just because you never know when it might evolve or something. Actually, no, Sableye probably will never evolve because it has a Mega Evolution. So I guess that's not something to worry about. It's not like Dunsparce or one of the older Pokemon where it never got anything, so it's all of a sudden third game for evolution. It's such a funny thing, like, they dropped cross-gen evolutions for years. Like, I think, what, Sylveon was the one and only one after Gen 4. There was none in Gen 5. Again, Sylveon was the only one in Gen 6. There were none in Gen 7. The only evolutions to old Pokemon in Gen 8 came off of their regional forms. So, like, Galarian Mr. Mime evolves, but regular Mr. Mime doesn't. Same thing with, like, Linoone, is Galarian Linoone evolves, but not regular Linoone. And then all of a sudden, in our case, it's like those, Scyther evolves again, Ursaring evolves. Hazel has a new form that also evolves into something else. And then now you have Dunsparce evolves, Girafarig evolves. Bisharp evolves, which is wild to me, because Bisharp's already a really good Pokemon. I mean, not that I'm complaining, like, I like seeing the older Pokemon get some love. And personally, I would rather, if they're gonna do it, to give them evolutions instead of, like, gimmick stuff. Because gimmick stuff is liable to disappear. Like, I would love to have Mega Evolutions back in, like, the associated forms. G-Max forms or whatever. I just remember, speaking of G-Max, Duraludon. It's getting an evolution. Duraludon and Applin, again, are getting new evolutions. And those are Pokemon that just got introduced last generation. And G-Max forms being gone is whatever. It was mostly just cosmetic stuff. Same thing with Z-moves being gone, and Z-moves are mostly just cosmetic stuff too. And someone might say, like, oh, what about Necrozma? And Necrozma was, like, functionally a Mega Evolution. Like, it was tied to the Z-Stone, but it functioned as a Mega, so it was basically a Mega Evolution. Kind of like how Primal Reversions are functional Mega Evolutions. That's why I hope, like, in whatever Unova game comes next or something, like, I'm sure the original Dragon will make an appearance, and I just hope it's not something that's gated to a gimmick that dies with that game. Because Arceus, at least, like, the Legend Plate is in the code for this game. It's not available, but at least it exists in the code, so it could come back. Other stuff, not so much. Well, even if we don't get a Sableye out of this, he's got the random slam. It's not like it was a total waste of time. It's nice to just randomly run across shinies. I think the last one that happened to me was I was climbing up. I was clearing terror raids. And I crested a cliff, and there was a shiny Varoom sitting on top of the cliff. I kind of hope, since I have the shiny charm, that I'd see a decent amount in Kitakami. I do wonder how big the actual area will be, though. Like, I saw the name list. It looked like, if just eyeballing the list, about 15 places. I'm not really sure how big that is because of, it's open world now. Not just, it's not like those are all hard-coded locations. So it could be like some of them are literally right next to each other. Okay, come on. That jump collision was a little silly. Oops, I was watching my OBS. I was not looking at the screen. I thought that was shiny. The light reflecting off of it made it look a little different. Okay, that should be time. If it's not, there's like 4 seconds left. Let's go. I think it's over here. Let me check out this cave. Should be like right down here somewhere. Yeah, it's this cave, I think. Mudbray. Do Sableye spawn in here? Yes, they do. Is this ground flat enough? It is. Okay. I think this will be the last thing which I do. And yeah, this kind of glare also is why you do not do this in caves. I forgot about that. I was testing a sandwich in Alfernauta Cavern earlier, and I forgot about the glare. This is like throwing a flashbang at your computer screen levels of whiteness. And I understand why. It's because the lamp is right there on the table. Like this is some white phosphorus tier stuff. Okay, I'm not sure what that was. I think it was Roaring Moon's wing clipped into the table. Okay, I don't think Dino spawns in here, so it should like only be Sableye, right? For dark type spawns. Yeah. It's just gonna be a little difficult. I don't think that's shiny. A little difficult. Since there's like drop-offs on either side. It's this side over here on the left that I'm the most worried about. Right, yellow Dunsparce should not spawn in next to Sableye. It's gonna make me think things. Even though I think Sableye is more of an orange-ish color. Like, it's definitely yellow-orange, not like Dunsparce yellow. There's definitely way more Sableye spawning over here. Probably should have come over here first. Although if I'd done that, I would not have found the shiny Scarlet. Also, Larvitar's one of those shinies that kind of depends on the game. I know what it looks like, it's just the shading is one of the things that kind of really affects how it looks. Okay, yeah. Just wanted to double check. Thought I caught a glimpse of black on it when it turned around. Diglett's one of those shinies that many, many years ago, when I was playing around with my good old action replay in Pokemon Ruby, I basically enabled everything to spawn. Actually found a shiny Diglett doing that. I didn't keep it, obviously. Like, I didn't keep most of the stuff that I did with the action replay back then. But it'd be nice to find another Diglett to compensate. Oh, nope, nope, back up. Yeah, I think Diglett's probably the only shiny I have that I had at one point but do not have any longer. Previously, it was Geodude and Illumise, but I have since found Geodude in Arceus, and I found an Illumise in Pokemon Go. I was at least able to re-get the since just the Diglett these days. Dusclops too was something actually, I think, now that I think about it. I had one get away and then got one later. Okay. Yeah, Sableye is such a fun Pokemon though. Even like competitively, even though its stats aren't that great, it's fun to use. It can do some unique stuff with its moveset. Like, not everything has access to Prankster Burns or Quash. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like looking over the cliffs constantly is kind of making me a little dizzy. I can honestly probably sit here and open and close the picnic. Have a decent chance of pulling a shiny. And of course this is, again, it's just base shiny charm odds, there's no other modifiers. There's not like sandwich boost or outbreak boost. Speaking of outbreaks, I really hope they get reworked for the DLC. I'm disappointed with how they work. So you get like 5 outbreaks make up 70% of the table and everything else is 1% or something. It's ridiculous. I also noticed I remembered to turn off the replay in YouTube. I'm not dropping frames today. Funny how that happens. Same thing with I've got Focusrite open in the background and I've not had mic scripts again today. Can't believe it's really all it took to fix that. Like, that's such a silly issue. Like, I was actually considering getting a new microphone because of that. Or going back to my old one, at least. That's a lot of Sableye. None of them are shiny, obviously, but still a lot. Pardon me. Nothing relaxes more than just shiny hunting. Thing is like, I'm sure once I stop, I'll start to wake right back up. It's really good at just lulling you into a trance. It's been unfortunate. This is one of those areas where the BGM was not that long. And it gets repetitive rather quickly. Oh, still about 17 minutes left, huh? Kinda didn't really expect to find one in an hour. Honestly, kind of surprised I found a shiny at all. This was kind of just to see what happens kind of thing for me. I wasn't really sure how this would go. I'm just kind of looking for ways to shiny hunt without burning more Herba Mystica since I hate grinding for that stuff. Oh, okay, it's a young Geososic. I'm not sure what I thought that was. It was enough to make me do a double take, though. Maybe I am starting to slip a little. Maybe I'm more tired than I thought I was. Okay, let's just try this and see what happens. Pop the picnic and see what happens when I undo it. Let's see what spawns. Not a lot of stuff, huh? Kind of expecting a bit more than that. Not much space. What are you talking about? That's a much better... Maybe it is worth doing this a couple of times. dokie, let's see. About 10 minutes left. I think I need to change the scenery. Going up and down this cave is getting mined like a bell. And there again, like a young goose spawned inside the Sableye, and I thought it was shiny. I will say I think the good thing about this spot, though, is I don't think stuff is spawning in the walls. Or the ceiling. I think it's all spawning on level ground. Never be too sure with those Diglett. But Sableye is honestly something I'm surprised I'm not seeing a shiny of in this game. They're fairly abundant. In just about every cave, they're not like super uncommon like they were in Sapphire. You would think it would be shiny that's not super hard to come across. I wonder if the sun going down will make them more common. Like, I actually don't know if the sandwich is forcing spawns. Even though it's daytime. For all I know, it could be. Oh, whoops, I was, not paying attention. Sorry about that, I bumped my test time. Not sure if it got picked up on the mic. Probably didn't. Wait, that's... Is it? No, it's not, is it? No, okay. I'm really losing it if I thought that was shiny. Looks like we're just about winding down here. You can call them back before they even all come out of the Pokeball. You are fast enough on the trigger, that is. Yeah, once I get down to the bottom of the ramp here, it's gonna be it. Well, I mean, it's whatever. I wasn't sure how successful this would be. I'm honestly kind of surprised I got a shiny out of it at all. It may not have been the one we were looking for, but we still got one. So it's not like a total loss of a stream. But yeah, now that the sandwich has ended, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here for tonight. Like I said, it's gonna be a shorter stream. Thank you all for sticking with me tonight. If you have been watching and you enjoyed the content, or you're catching up on the VOD, I ask you to like and subscribe, and leave a comment below if you enjoyed the video. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it here for tonight. Okay, not sure how I opened that. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it here for tonight, and probably stream day after tomorrow. Again, another shorter stream. Maybe tomorrow, if nothing's going on. But thank you all for coming tonight. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. This has been Arkstein, signing out.